Hello and welcome to our new initiative of Gold Tide IAS Academy. So without wasting any time, let's get started. But before that, you can also post video after every such question and you can also post your score below in comment box. So question number 1, with respect to India's wool sector, consider the following statement. First, to meet a wool consumption demand in India, we import wool heavily from other country. Second, currently Rajasthan is the largest wool producing state in India. Third, due to poor policy, people are shifting their occupation from wool production to sheep meat production. So here we will have to find out which of the above statement is our correct one. So now let me have a look into our explanation. So if we closely study data of Union Ministry of Textile for 2018-90, then we can come to conclusion that country produced 40.42 million of kg of wool production that year, whereas our consumption was 260.8 million kg in 2019 and 20. Hence we can conclude that India India import wool from other country, right? So India depend on import for raw wool, particularly on Australia and New Zealand. So our first statement that was correct one. Now our second statement that is also correct. Why? Because Rajasthan, the state, has been a wool hub, accounting 40% of domestic wool production, right? So now let me have a look into statement number 3. So if you have a look, then wool production has been on steady path, whereas meat production has been on inclined path since our 2030 and 40, right? So hence we can say that priority of people has changed from wool production to meat production. So our final statement or final answer will be D, that is all of the above statement is our correct one. Question 2. With respect to digital education in India, consider the following statement. First, National Digital Education Architecture aim to offer distinct education ecosystem architecture for advancement of digital infrastructure in the country. Second, PME Vidya program aim to enable undergraduate and postgraduate students remotely assess the lab and enhance their study experience. So here we will have to find out which of the above statement is our correct one. So now let me have a look into our explanation. So our first statement that is correct one, because in Union Budget 2021 and 2022, Indian government established National Digital Education Architecture with the main aim to offer distinct education ecosystem architecture for advancement of digital infrastructure in the country. So first statement that is correct one. Our second statement that is incorrect, right? Why? Because PME Vidya program has nothing to do with undergraduate and postgraduate. So now let us study PME Vidya. So it was launched in May 2020 with main aim to make e-learning more and more accessible for Indian student and teacher and promote and strengthen digital education in the India, right? So our second statement that is incorrect one. So we can say our final answer will be A, that is one only. Our second statement that is incorrect one. Question 3. The recent Millennium Manifesto redefining the parameter and efficacy of youth activism in the post-COVID world was launched by A. UNDP, B. World Economic Forum, C. UNICEF and D. UNDP. So this kind of the question is a bit difficult one, right? But अगर आप हमारे गोल्ड टाइड IAS प्रीलिम एकेडमी के डेली क्विज को सॉल्व कर रहे हैं तो I assure you that we will cover all possible questions, right? So now let me have a look into our explanation. So this program was launched by World Economic Forum with main attempt to redefine youth active parameter and efficiency in the post-COVID world, right? Hence we can say our final answer will be B, that is World Economic Forum. Now question number 4. So question number 4, consider the following Central American country. First, Costa Rica. Second, Nicaragua. Third, Panama. And fourth, Guatemala. So arrange the above country from west to east, right? So we have to arrange this country from west to east. This is our west and this is our east, right? So now let me have a look into our explanation. Let me study map first. So as we can see, Guatemala is here, hence this will be our first. Second will be our Nicaragua, third will be Costa Rica and fourth will be Panama, right? So our correct order will be C, that is Guatemala, Nicaragua, Costa Rica and Panama. So our final answer will be C, right? 4 2 and 1 3. Question 5. Which of the following is our directory principle of state policy? First, to encourage settlement of international dispute by arbitration. Second, to value and preserve rich heritage of our composite culture. Third, to protect scheduled caste and scheduled tribe from all form of exploitation. Fourth, the state shall make provision for providing maternity relief for at least 24 weeks. So here we will have to find out which of the above one is our directive principle of state policy. So now let me study. So our first statement, that is correct one. Why? Because under Article 51 Clause D, it asks state to encourage settlement of international dispute by arbitration, right? Hence our first statement, that is correct one. Now our second statement, that says that to value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture, that is incorrect one. Why? Because it is our fundamental duty and not a directive principle of state policy. Hence we can say our second statement, that is incorrect one. It is a fundamental duty and not a directive principle of state policy. Now our statement number 3, that is correct. Why? Because under Article 46 it asks state to promote education and economic interests of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe and other weaker section, right? And so our third statement, that is correct one. Our fourth statement, that is incorrect. Why? Because Article 42 deal with maternity relief, but it does not specify any time period, right? Hence we can say our fourth statement, that is incorrect one. So our final answer will be D, that is only 1 and 3, right? So this is all for today. If you have any kind of suggestion, then you can also provide us your valuable suggestion by putting your comment and in comment box. So thank you so much for watching this video, and you can also solve rest of 5 question by clicking link below in description. Thank you. See you soon in next video.